Great. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 42nd IoT New York meetup. Good to see you here. Can I see a show of hands? How many people is it's their first IoT New York meetup? All right. Great. Welcome. I see a lot of familiar faces and a lot of new faces, so hopefully you'll find tonight very valuable. I encourage you guys to chat afterwards, even if it's after we have to clear the building. Often we'll have discussions go well past the meetup, so hope you'll find a helpful and interesting community here. My name is Linda Drabik. I founded the meetup in 2013. And then since then we've grown. We're almost at 5,000 members. So I encourage you to, keep returning because we have a great core group of regulars at this meetup. And if you can't attend, I also encourage you to look at the discussion board on the meetup because throughout the month you'll see some announcements here, but I'll often get many announcements that, sponsors, venues, events, job opportunities that folks want to get out to this community, and they'll always be posted there as well. The hashtag for tonight's event and for every IoT New York event is IoT NY. That's my handle there. Feel free to follow me if you'd like updates about upcoming topics and events. All right, so we're kicking off a little late here, but hopefully you all got a chance to get to know each other a little bit over some food and drink. I'll be going through some sponsor announcements, member announcements and asks, and other community announcements. I'll try to roll through those as quickly as possible so that we can get into the core of the evening and why you all showed up tonight. The topic this month is electrical engineering for developers, as well as IoT solutions. So each month, I get some really good feedback from the crowd here in terms of what would prove valuable. Sometimes it's, we need to know more about security. Let's talk about platforms, protocols, standards. But one thing I see a lot, especially in New York, is software folks trying to cross over to the hardware side or the IoT side. And so this was a long time in waiting for this topic to come up. And we have two great speakers tonight to kind of demystify and also get into some really specific use cases that should prove helpful. So we'll kick off with Andrew Raitano, who's a technical evangelist for Microsoft. We won't be starting yet, but we'll be starting after announcements. And then as well as Sev from Elix, over there. And they'll be introducing themselves, letting you know a little bit about themselves, the offering at their company, and then digging into the topics. Okay. Any questions before I roll along? Okay, great. So a thank you to our sponsors. We have 3 sponsors this month. As you know, we're here at Microsoft. We want to thank them for the great space. And Andrew will be presenting tonight, so we'll hear a little bit more about their offering. As well as Elix. Elix has some collateral in the back, and we also have Mark if you want to wave. Great. And then Elix is a software product engineering partner to lots of companies, and they have expertise specifically in IoT. As I mentioned, Sev is from Elix, and he'll be speaking to some use cases. But Sev, it would also be great, obviously, if you let people know a little bit more about Elix so they can understand that as well. And that is their URL there, elix.com. Okay, and great. And then we'll have a team member from IoT World come up here. So as you guys have seen on the event announcement, IoT World is May 16th through 18th out in Santa Clara. This is a great example of a sponsor who gives deep discounts to our community because they want to reach all of you. So you can register with the discount code. Sorry, it's IoT NY. That's a typo there. For 20% off all passes. And 1 free pass will be raffled off tonight. So I believe it's the value of that pass, it's $800 to $1,000, I think. $900, yes. So the lucky winner will receive a pass valued at $900. So I ask that before you drop your business card into a bowl that we'll be passing around the aisles here, please check your calendars, make sure May 16th to 18th that you can in fact go, because we want this pass to go to good use, and we definitely appreciate that. So if you'd like to come up and let us know more about the conference, and I will get this started over here. Yeah.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Dori Liskai. I'm with Informa, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this cool event that we're putting together. This is IoT World, which is the world's largest and most comprehensive IoT event. It will take place on 16th till the 18th of May this year in Santa Clara Convention Center. That's in California, in Silicon Valley. We expect about 11,000 attendees, 400 speakers, and 250 exhibitors. We cover areas like connected cars, wearables, and VR, smart home, mining, gas, agriculture, blockchain, business monetization, smart cities, enterprise IoT, IoT data analytics and AI, sports, entertainment, IoT architecture, healthcare, manufacturing, supply chain, and IoT security. And I'm going to roll a short video so you guys get a better understanding from last year's event what to expect this year.
Thanks, and that's a nice list for thanks, and that's a nice list for us to cross-check. If many of these topics we have covered in monthly events, but it's like, there's a few more. I think we're due for a smart cities topic one month. So let's see, here is the video to give you a view of what the event is all about.
It's been an amazing journey over the 3 years of the Internet of Things world.
The Internet of Things world is rapidly becoming the premier show dedicated to the Internet of Things.
My favorite part of Internet of Things world so far has actually been meeting folks who come up after my presentation and say, we love what you have to say. This is kind of why we're here, to get that dialogue going and to find new uses for our technology.
It is IoT world, and I think if you're in the IoT space, this is the place to be. There's pretty much every person who's played in the space attends, and it's good to be able to meet with those people and collaborate.
I'm really enjoying the show because of the diversity of attendees and really the industry participants and the interaction, new ideas, new ways to engage, new ways to cooperate. In terms of concentrating that in one location, invaluable.
It's a great feeling walking around, seeing the type of innovation, seeing the level of enthusiasm that you see here, seeing the entrepreneurial spirit from small companies all the way to large companies.
It's relevant, it's topical, and it's really important because this is where not only customers but vendors get together to be able to work together to build something that's going to be of value.
So now we have
Reminds me we don't have
different folks.
we don't have enough music at the meetup, so all right. There you go.
All right. So again, the discount code you guys can use is IoT NY, and you can just Google the event at iotworldevent.com. It's also on the flyers, on the meetup page, and you can come and grab me at the end of the meetup and talk about it. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Dory. Great. And I have to say, I believe it was last year, but the year before, it's like a lot of emerging tech. The first year's conference, I think it was probably 500 people, and then last year it was, how many? Over 10,000. So that kind of shows, we'll see how much it grows for this year, but it was definitely, I got a lot out of it when I went last year. Great. And also thank you to our supporters. So again, Microsoft for the venue, and a special thank you to Jolly behind the camera there for videography from Internet Society. So thank you, Jolly. Okay, on to some announcements, related events and venues. I won't go through all the copy on here, but I'll remind you that all of this is on the discussion tab in the meetup. Bless you. But just so that you're aware of timing and upcoming events, anyone here been to New Jersey Tech Council events? Yeah, Ron, I think a few others. Yeah, so they have two events coming up. One is their IoT conference on April 26th. They're very nice to our meetup, and we formed a relationship with them early, and they've been good enough to offer free tickets to folks in this meetup. Discount code IoT NY. Great, and you can find more information there. I forget where that one is located, but the Venture Conference is going to be at Panasonic, so it's right near Newark Penn Station, very easy to get to via Jersey Transit. And I believe it's one of the largest venture gatherings in New Jersey. So if you're an entrepreneur in the space, it could be very valuable. Deadline for presenters to present has already passed, but again, you can reach out to their team. And if you want to attend, they're extending our community a 75% discount for that. Again, code is IoT NY. Okay, great. So Developer Week. Developer Week is offering 100 free open passes. That's in June. Let's see. I'll be announcing that again in future meetups, but again, the link is there and it'll be on the discussion board. Anyone in the Spark community, there will be a contest and the URL is there for the contest. The participants are given access to streaming analytics, a real-time streaming analytics platform, and rewards from 2K to 10K. So always good to hear about those. Another announcement, Techonomy Health and Techonomy NYC. That's in May. There's a 15% discount for IoT New York members and some links there as well. Great. Other kind of community items of note, any makers here? Anyone who considers themselves a maker? Okay, great. Everyone's so hesitant. Be proud, yeah. So we have Hack Manhattan and JC Fab Lab, are two hacker spaces to be aware of. There was also one, I believe a few meetups ago, we were told of one on the Upper West Side as well. So feel free to chat with me afterwards if you have any questions about those spaces. And then this is, oh, great, okay. Great, so we have a member of JC Fab Lab there, so that's, ask him if you have any questions, that's great. Great, so in terms of upcoming IoT events and spaces, we have a few of the upcoming events for the next month or two planned out, but again, I want to make sure that the meetup, oh, I think that still has to rotate around. Did everybody get that? Oh, great, okay, and everyone on the left side got that? Okay, good, so we're all set, thanks. You can contact me via Twitter or by meetup messaging. If you have any proposed topics, speakers, maybe you're a startup and you want to be featured, maybe you're prototyping and you want to kind of have a deep dive or a topic on a given month, please reach out to me. I want to be sure that this meetup is relevant and helpful for everyone here. Okay, great. So that's great timing. So now it's time for the raffle. So Dory, if I'll mix these up and Dory will pull a business card and there will be one lucky pass winner to IoT World.
Yay. That's exciting.
Yes.
That's okay.
All right. Okay, great. All right, so the winner is Jeff Simon. Oh, great. Okay, congratulations. So I would say you could speak to Dory at the end and she'll get you your free pass.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you,
good
guys.
job. Wonderful. We did this in San Francisco a few days ago, and someone who really, really wanted to go to the conference, I think they got the expo pass. They were in a startup. They didn't want to, they weren't yet able to buy it. They were the ones that got the pass. It was very good stuff. Great. So before we roll into our main featured speakers tonight, every month at the meetup, I always want to open it up for member announcements and asks. So this might be that you're job searching, you might be hiring, you might be working on an interesting prototype that you want to kind of tell others about. It's always helpful to kind of just get that out there so that after the meetup, people would recognize you and know if they want to kind of chat with you about it. Please raise your hand if you have a member announcement or ask, or you can maybe project it from there. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Dan Staff, I'm professor at NYU, and Nick over there and myself are doing a research project trying to understand what's the relationship between contributing to open source hubs, Stack Overflow, online communities, and being active on them, and kind of being active and productive into a traditional workplace. Is there synergy? Does it come at the expense of each other? How do they work together? And what do employees think? What do managers, what do programmers think? So anyone who's interested in talking to us, we'd love to hear your thoughts.
Great, thank you. That sounds very interesting. Who else has an announcement or an ask? You right there.
My name is Zafi. If anybody is interested and needs somebody who is multidisciplinary and needs for an IoT project, I can handle it.
Great. it's always good to hear who has skills and who's looking great. Yeah.
I'm interested in meeting the people that are interested into home automation and artificial intelligence. So please connect with me.
Great. And what's your name? Thanks. Okay. Did I see a hand over here? No? Okay. Yep. Yes, please.
Hey, I'm Jonathan. If you have experience in wearables, come talk to me. I'm hiring.
Okay. Someone hiring in wearables. Okay.
So I'm Eric Nadler. I'm the founder of JC Fab Lab and Tohico, which is the design firm that uses that same shop. Sorry. So we're working on a project that's just starting up this year, which is in and around inclusive design. So we're identifying our subjects, and this is about like providing technology and design for solutions for people with various disabilities. So if anybody has expertise in that area or specific interest in working on a project in this area, I'd love to chat with you and connect with you. And then if anybody is interested in, anybody's looking to create something in a startup mode or in a, we don't call ourselves a makerspace per se, we're really like a design facility, so we really are, disciplined designers and do traditional design. We'll even teach you how to draw if you want to learn how to draw and stuff like that. So, and on up to like pairing you with form factor designers, branding people, folks like that.
Fantastic. So many resources in the tri-state area. That's great.
Southeast New Jersey.
New Jersey. Yeah. I don't know if you heard Jersey City. Yep.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I just won the lottery.
Yay, lottery winner.
I represent Web Intensive Software. We've been in business since 2001, profitable. We're back-end developers. We're branching out into IoT, VR, AR, and talk to me if you need help developing your product or if you're coming up to scale and you're having some trouble in just making sure you're secure and responsive. That's what we help with. Thanks.
Great.
This is a very specific one. If anybody has experience writing Zigbee Pro profiles, we want to use the Zigbee stack, but we don't want to use home automation. And if anybody has experience in that regard, please see me.
Great. Zigbee developers. Great. Yes.
My name is Renat, and I'm building a grocery store. And I'm looking for an electrical engineer or a tech enthusiast with previous experience building similar to Arduino, the Raspberry Pi, to help me build a pick-to-light system for a warehouse.
Great. Great. Good stuff. I always like hearing startups announcing as well. That's great. All right. Any other announcements or asks? Yes.
Hi, my name is Michael, and if you're a emerging company and you need to refine your go-to-market strategy, if you're looking for customers, proof of concept, if you need help writing your business plan, raising capital, I've done 7 startups, and I'd be more than happy to talk with you and help you to patent your products, whatever it is that you need to launch, to get out of the idea phase and in front of customers.
Great. Thanks. Okay. Last call. All right. Great. Some months we don't have many announcements. I was very happy to hear that array. So wonderful. Okay, so on to tonight's topic. Just to recap, as Andrew kind of comes up and gets ready to present, Andrew from Microsoft is going to go through the electrical engineering for developers portion of the talk, where he's going to discuss how to develop for Raspberry Pi, Windows 10, IoT, how to interface with the sensors, debugging systems, and plenty more. And then again, after Andrew, Sev over here from Alex is going to go into further insight on IoT solution building, let you know a little bit more about different approaches to that, intelligent apps, and talk about a specific use case of a build of voice-controlled shopping assistant. So please welcome Andrew.